Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. It's your boy Big Vern coming to you live from the App Stupid Studios on a wet and soggy Thursday. It's an all-day soaker, folks. We got severe thunderstorms in the area, so make sure if you got to take your pets out, get them out now while there's an ease up in the rain, and get back inside where you can listen to us and enjoy some laughter. In our last segment, we wished the Chicago State, we wish them well. They just now got a new football program that's going to debut in 2026. Congratulations to them. Now we're going to pivot, go back to the NFL because Brock Purdy, is he a max contract QB? When we ask that question, I'll lay out what my thoughts are when we get back from a quick rap album. Big Vern, we promoting another rap album here at App Stupid this month. Reasons I Love You Again, in stores now. Get it where you legally consume music, whether it be Apple Music, Google Play, or Spotify. My personal favorites on the track is Stuck on Moments, featuring Coda the Friend and Diana Stewart. Not What You Think, with Reasons and Boss. 100 Freestyles, featuring Ben Riley. And Hio, That with Ransom and Coyote. I Love You Again by Reasons, in stores now. Yeah, shout out to Reasons doing his thing. I thought the album was dope. Like I say, the album was hot for Reasons. I just wish it was a little bit more consistent, but knowing what went on behind the scenes in Top Dog Records, you know what I'm saying? I mean, shout out to them. They was the same people who bought the world Kendrick Lamar. So yeah, so that was dope. That was dope. But it just got me to asking this. Is Brock Purdy a max deal QB? And I ask this because right now, his contract, the way that it's playing out, just like every 49er contract always does, is chaos, turmoil. I'm talking about straight up disrespect in the media, social media, you name it, on all four platforms. John Lynch, he said that the motivation was on both sides to do the deal. Again, when it comes to the 49ers, it's less about what they say in public. It's a lot has to do with what goes on in private. The Nick Bosa saga in 2022, remember how that thing went? And again, I just had me answer just asking a bunch of questions like, what does this mean for Brock Purdy? Because the 49ers, they don't normally re-up before your rookie deal is over. Contract drama in that organization has become a way of life. Contract drama in the 49er organization is a way of life. Lynch and Kyle Shanahan, they say the right things, but they also do another thing when the doors are closed. And that's what leads to everything being so messy, so toxic, so blown up in the public, to where you can't identify who really wants to play for the 49ers after you get done like this. And could this be Nick Bosa 2.0? I don't know. It just leaves you with a lot of questions. If this is the guy, you want to lock him in, you don't want to go into training camp with this dude complaining about his contract or him looking over his shoulder. If you're going to go after someone else in the draft, someone who's a little bit bigger, because they have him listed at 6'1". I don't think that Brock Purdy is 6'1" with high heels. I mean, he looks like he's a hair bigger than Christian McCaffrey. But is he max deal? I don't know. And it might not affect the 49ers in the long run. But when I just look at in recent memory, the Bosa and Ayuk, what they went through to get their money. And if you believe again that Purdy is the future of the franchise, then pull the trigger already. because we was detailing in real time the entire Brandon Ayuk situation. And you don't want that thing to play out with your QB like he was doing it with those hold-ins, cussing out. He would get on, well, SportsCenter, because SportsCenter serves the agent and owner class. They don't really deal with the players. If they want access to the players, they go ahead and curry favor with the owners. So when the agents would put out one thing or the owners would put out something, Ayuk would go right to social media to all of his followers, and then he would tell the people in real time they're lying to you. And that destroyed the credibility of ESPN 1,000%. I know we covered it. I don't need to write any of this down because I remember everything. My mind is like a steel trap. I'm one of the people in this country, in this world. If you tell me something 3 times, I figured out what you're trying to tell me without saying it. And I remember everything that you say. Is Brock Purdy a max contract QB? It's going to be a no for me. And then I'll lay out my reasons why when we get back on the other side of the content. It's your boy Big Vern. Drop the spot. Bum, ba, bum. It's your boy Big Vern pumping another rap album. Will Smith, based on a true story, in stores now. Get it where you legally consume music, whether it be Apple Music, Google Play, or Spotify. My personal favorites is You Looking For Me. That's crazy. Bulletproof with Jack Ross. Hard Times featuring Tanya Taylor. Beautiful Scars with Big Sean. Tantrum is probably the song of the year. I'm not gonna hold you. Tantrum is on a whole nother level. That's Will rapping. Oh my God. And work of art is so deep. Will Smith, based on a true story, in stores now. Shout out to the Fresh Prince. I thought that was dope. Again, like I said, I like the album overall. So when we last left off on the other side of the content, I was sitting there trying to get in my mind, is Brock Purdy a max contract QB? And for me, the answer is no. He hasn't played in a full NFL season since he got in the league. His best year was 2023. They went 12-4, and they had a Super Bowl loss. Last year, that dude was 6-9. He's injury prone. Elbow contusions with nerve damage. He got that injury versus the Lions. He tore his UCL. That was in 2022 in the NFC second round game. That was the championship. That was the game on that same, that's the same injury on his arm. He's got bad shoulders. I mean, this is all with him being inside his rookie deal. So we've established that he's injury prone. Elbow injuries, nerve damage, UCL tears, bad shoulders, shoulder on his throwing arm, elbow on his throwing arm. You can't put a max deal on a guy like this because injuries don't get better the older you get. Injuries get worse. Injuries get worse. And knowing all of that, and he's in the final year of his rookie deal, he is not a max contract QB. His completion rate for his career is at 67. He threw more interceptions last year than he did for his entire career. Multiple games in this past season, he didn't throw a touchdown. Arizona, the game they played last year, he had more interceptions than touchdowns. Kansas City, he had 3 interceptions and no touchdowns. The Rams, he had more interceptions than touchdowns. What are we talking about? Knowing all of that, he is not a max contract QB. I just laid the case out for you. Now, if they want to go in the draft and get a backup QB to back him up, okay. But you can't sit up here and give me the excuse. You got to pay him because he has to be paid, number one. And he has to be one of the highest paid because that's what they pay all the quarterbacks. No, you don't. You don't have to do something because everybody else is doing it. And to quote everybody's parents in North America, if such and such jumped off a bridge, would you do it? The answer is, oh, hell no. So, if the 49ers decide to pay him, hey, it's your funeral. If they decide to kind of give him little tweaks and edges along the lines to where they can get a healthy QB in there who's a little bit taller, who's got a stronger arm, okay. Because this guy gets hurt a lot. And it's not a matter of if, it's when. But I could be wrong. If you are a San Francisco fan, get in the comments. Let me know. Did I make my case? Is Brock Purdy a max contract QB? I don't think so. This is Big Vern. Again, if you are listening to this pod, get in the comments. Let us know, did we get it right? What did we leave out? This is Big Vern. We talk back. We'll be back. We'll be back. Top of the hour. This is your boy Big Vern at